We're on the record in two cases. The first case is cause number 319556, and the second case is cause number 320687. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Zion Harmon. Mr. Harmon, you can look to your left. That's where the camera is. Would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Harmon, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Harmon, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Harmon?
I'm doing fine, Mr. Holmes. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and thanks for asking. Mr. Harmon, we have two cases, and both cases are motions to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In cause number 319556, it states in the motion that on August 24th of 2018, you were given 18 months probation for the offense of terroristic threat, family violence. And on October 20th of 2020, the state filed a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. And in this motion, there are 4 allegations. The first allegation states that on or about August 30th of 2020, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas. Okay, I see that. Now, the first allegation, well, state, are you abandoning the first allegation?
Yes, Your Honor. That case wasn't accepted by our office.
Okay. Now, allegation 2 alleged that you failed to report by phone to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on August 4th of 2020 as directed in violation of Section 4 of your probation order. Mr. Harmon, is that true or not true?
True.
Allegation 3 alleged that you failed to work faithfully as suitable employment as possible, as far as possible, as ordered by the court in violation of condition 6 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That's I say it's true.
All right. Allegation 4 alleged that you failed to pay court assessed fees as ordered by the court, and as of August 31st of 2020, you were $552 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
True, sir.
Are you pleading true to allegations 2, 3, and 4 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true to these allegations because they are true?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harmon, I have before me on the tablet what has been marked as State's Exhibit Number 1. It is titled the Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. And on page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials next to the box that's checked that states MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation, true to allegations 2, 3, and 4, your initials of ZH. Did you put your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
And on the 3rd page of this document, there's a signature at the top above the line that says defendant that purports to be your signature. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document, which is titled the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, there's a signature at the bottom of this document above the line that says defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And there are 2 boxes that are checked at the top of this document The first box states that this is a plea bargain case, you have no right to appeal, and the second box states that you have waived or given up your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Harmon, there should be some documents, a document that you sign out there on paper. That document is titled the Discovery Certification. And do you remember signing that document?
Yes, sir.
And that's your signature on line 2 of that document.
Sir, can you say it again, sir?
Is that your signature above the line that says defendant on that document?
Yes, sir.
Now, prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney, Ms. Perazzo, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me state's exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer states 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms.
No
Perazzo?
objection.
Okay, no objections. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Ms. Perazzo, you have advised and counseled Mr. Harmon. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Harmon, your attorney, Ms. Perazzo, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir, I am.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harmon, I will accept your pleas are true to allegations 2, 3, and 4. I will also find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your pleas and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to revoke your unadjudicated probation, and your unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, and it's for 60 days with credit for 35 days.
Okay, now, Mr. Harmon, you have a copy of this judgment? Mr. Harmon, the state is offering that you serve 60 days in the Jefferson County Jail. And you will be given credit for 35 days because you've already spent 35 days in jail on this case. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Harmon, let me see this. I'm waiting for the bring. Okay, now, Mr. Harmon. Yeah, I see. Okay, now, Mr. Harmon, you'll be serving 60 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You'll be given credit for 35 days that you've already spent. Now, there are some court costs that must be paid or satisfied in accordance with the law. Mr. Harmon, let me ask you this. Mr. Harmon, are you, now, I don't know how's the court cost? Do we know what the court? $57. Oh, $57? Yes, sir. Oh, so that's just one day. So the court cost is $57. Okay? Would you be able to pay that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, now, Mr. Harmon, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir, I do.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Harmon, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, we have another case, Mr. Harmon, This case is cause number 320687. And this case is also a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In this motion, it states that on January 25th of 2019, that you were placed on deferred probation for the offense of a violation of a protective order, which was a family violence. And you were sentenced to serve 18 months of deferred probation. In this motion, the state, are you abandoning the count one in this motion as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Harmon, count two of this motion states that you failed to report by mail to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on August 4th of 2020 as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
True, sir.
Harmon, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Harmon, count two of your probation order states that you failed to report by mail to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on August 4th of 2020 as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
True, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Harmon, put your mask over your mouth and your nose. Thank you. Mr. Harmon, allegation 3 alleged that you failed to work faithfully at suitable employment as far as possible as ordered by the court in violation of condition 6 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
True, sir.
Allegation 4 alleged that you failed to pay court assessed fees as ordered by the court, and as of August 31st of 2020, you were $1,642 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That's true, sir.
Now, are you pleading true to allegations 2, 3, and 4 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true because these allegations are true?
Yes, sir.
You have to speak up.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Harmon, I have
The microphone is right there.
what has been marked as State's Exhibit Number 1 is the misdemeanor plea admonishment. On this document, Mr. Harmon, on page 2, there's a box that's checked that says MTRP, which stands for motion to revoke probation. And it says true to allegations 2, 3, and 4, and initials ZH. Did you initial this line?
Yes, sir.
And on page 3 of this document, above the line that says defendant, there's a signature that purports to be yours. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And I have another document here. This document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. Above the line that says defendant, there's a signature that purports to be yours. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And there are 2 boxes that's checked at the top of this document. The first box states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
And the second box states that you are waiving or giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, there should be a document before you that is titled the Discovery Certification. And did you sign that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Herman, prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney, Ms. Ferrazzo, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir, I did.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
No objection.
Okay, Ms. Ferrazzo, no objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Ms. Ferrazzo, you advise and counsel Mr. Harmon in this case as well Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Harmon, your attorney, Ms. Peraza, has advised you in this case. And are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harmon, I will accept your pleas of true to allegations 2, 3, and 4. I will find that you're mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your pleas of true and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there's sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and your unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it's 60 days with credit for 35 days.
Okay. Mr. Harmon? Mr. Harmon, the state is offering that you serve 60 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You've already served 35 days, and so therefore you'll be given credit for the 35 days that you have served. In addition, you'll be required to pay court costs of $57. Would you be able to pay that court cost?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Harmon, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir, I do.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Harmon, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you entered into with the state. Now, Mr. Harmon, because your cases are family violence cases, I must read an admonishment in accordance with the Texas Administrative Code, Section 176.1. The code hereby admonish you of the following. Number 1, you are by entry of order of judgment ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Beginning now, if you possess a firearm or ammunition, it could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about how long you will be ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, you should consult an attorney. Under Texas Penal Code, Section 46.01, subsection 3, A, firearm means any device designed, made, or adapted to expel a projectile through a barrel by using the energy generated by an explosion or burning substance, or any device readily convertible to that use. B, firearm does not include a firearm that may have as an integral part a folding knife, blade, or other characteristics of weapons made illegal by Penal Code Chapter 46, and that is 1, an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, or 2, a replica of an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, but only if the replica does not use rimfire or centerfire ammunition. The statutes listed below are a starting point for ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. For more information about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or for more information on how long your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition lasts, the court recommends you contact an attorney. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 17.292, Magistrate Orders for Emergency Protection. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 42.0131, Notice for persons convicted of misdemeanors involving family violence. Penal Code, Section 46.02, Unlawful carrying weapons. Penal Code, Section 46.04, Unlawful possession of firearm. Penal Code, Section 25.07, court orders or conditions of bond in a family violence, child abuse or neglect, sexual assault or abuse, indecent assault, stalking, or trafficking case. Family Code, Section 85.026, warning on protective order. Mr. Harmon, you will be given a copy of this admonishment by the bailiff. Mr. Harmon, please follow the bailiff and have a good day.
Thank you.